I remember that little girl. Must have been about 20 years ago. I was her Girl Scout troop leader, and she was in my 4th grade class. Yeah, her parents were a little concerned about her coming from a different school and all, but she was just fine. I had her read the Judy Blume books, because I didn't know what her mama was telling her about becoming a woman and all, and, well, she was such a reader, so I had her read the Judy Blume books so she knew about her period. Yeah, you could say I wanted to look after her. I'll never forget, this one time I was driving the girls home in my Texas Cadillac, my Suburban, and Maryam turned to me and said a little boy had asked her out. Well, cute little boy, blonde as could be. All the other girls liked him, and here he had asked out this little Iranian girl. Well, I thought it was just great for her, and I knew she liked him, so I said, Maryam, what are you going to tell that boy? And all she could talk about was how she'd be in deep trouble if she did say yes, and her parents would be so mad at her, and, well, my heart broke for that little girl. It made me mad. Well, how is it that a couple 10-year-olds are well, what I mean is, those children are innocent. Well, I had heard of that boy kissing on a girl or two, but harmless. Just harmless. Well, I wanted to be someone that Maryam could come to talk about makeup and boys and things, because her parents were real strict. I mean, for crying out loud, they wouldn't even let her stay over at our house, even though we were neighbors. Well, I did convince them of letting her go on a Girl Scout trip with us one time, and we drove the girls up to Oklahoma. Yeah, we had a little cabin and a lodge, and the first morning out, I made the girls breakfast. Can you believe it? That little girl didn't want her bacon. I said, honey, you don't like bacon. You don't want your bacon? You don't like bacon? No, honey, how do you know if you don't like bacon if you've never tried it? Well, just try a little bit. And if you don't like it, you don't have to eat the rest. Well, I did notice she ate the whole thing. Of course she did. Who doesn't like bacon? But I didn't try to force her again, because I had this dream that night that this evil Iranian, some crazy Ayatollah, was staring me down, trying to burn a cross in my yard. Now, isn't that the strangest? A Muslim trying to burn a cross. Well, I didn't hassle her too much after that, even though I did see her eyeing the bacon the next morning. Well, what could I do? I even took her to vacation Bible school with my daughter one year. Well, her parents are good people. I just worry for them. You know, I just worry that they don't accept Jesus Christ. So I thought, I'll take her to vacation Bible school, and maybe I'll bring Jesus to all their lives. Well, that family's lives anyway. I guess it didn't really take, did it? I think they had a good time that summer anyway, making crafty crosses and carving scripture into wax tablets. Those were some good times. Yes, Maryam and my daughter Lisa are still friends today. Lisa lives right here in Euless. She has a house of her own. She is married. She has a 4-year-old daughter, another one on the way. Oh, they don't really go to church. She married an atheist. But when my grandbabies are just a little older, I'm going to take them to Sunday school myself so they can make up their own mind to accept Jesus Christ into their heart as their Lord and Savior. Till then, I'll just babysit and do what I can to be helpful in their lives. Is Maryam married yet? Does she have kids? Well, I know it's hard being single out there, and I do wish her the best. God bless her and her family.
We shall touch faith.